What's going on, guys? We're back here on the NX650. We're here at the back of the wheel. Today we're going to be changing out the sprocket. This is a 47 size sprocket. It's a little bit too big, so we're going to be swapping it out for a 45 tooth sprocket. We already got the axle nut off. Let's get this off here and get it swapped out. Take the axle out. There we go. So, alright, let's pull this out of here. So we'll be taking these Allens off here, size 6. Loosen them all up. So you're gonna need 14 mil wrench on the back because there's a nut on the back of these here. So there we go. I have a nut and a washer on the back. Now that we got all of our bolts off, just pop this off here, wiggle. Try not to take the hub out. There it goes. Let's put that back in there. We have our brand new JT 45 sprocket. So 45 sprocket. Let's line the holes up here. There we go. And then you just put it back together. Sorry. There you go. So once you get it on there, tighten down, you're going to torque it to 33 foot-pounds. Book says to go in a star pattern. Now we got that done. Now while we have this off, we're going to make a adjustment to the rear brake also. Just for size reference here, you guys have a 45 on the front, which is OEM, and we have a 47 on the back. As you can tell by adding 2 extra teeth onto your rear sprocket, the size difference between the two. We're here on the other side of the rear wheel here. We're on the drum brake side. If you have drum brakes, meaning they look like this, okay, it's not disc, you don't have a disc here, you have a drum brake like a old school car. Over time these rear shoes wear down and you have to make your rear brake adjustment. So here we have a 10mm nut and a 10mm bolt. In order for you to get more of a grab on the rear wheel, you need to move this either one way or the other. For our purpose, to grab more bite for our brakes here, because when you press on the brake, it extends these shoes out, which grabs here in the hub. So put it on here, this moves, that grabs. See, I let go, moves freely, grabs. Right? Well, when we put this on, we noticed that we'd press the rear brake and we wouldn't have much of a bite. So we're going to adjust this properly to make it have more of a reaction. So we have our 10mm socket, 10mm wrench here. We're just going to loosen this up. So now that we got this loose, we'll slide it off. We're just going to make our adjustment and we're going to go one tooth. And we're going to put this back on there. Okay. So that should give us more of a bite. Okay. And you put it back together and put the rear wheel back on. Okay, so we have the axle back in, the tire on, got our chain onto our sprocket. Now we're going to be adding the master link. So add your O-rings. Grease them. Make sure you don't really want to get in there and grease the back sides of these. Got our front clip. Now we get our compress tool. Once you get all this adjusted and properly installed, you want to do your final torque adjustment on your axle, which is 65 foot-pounds. Once you get that done, you're ready to go.